Hi guys. I wanted just to remind you really quick about something fun you could be doing at home that we were talking about before spring break. We were talking about texture, remember? We were talking about how we can make artwork that looks like it has a feeling that we can touch. And I know we were doing some cool stuff with crumpling and rubbing and pressing, and you can still be doing those kinds of things, but I wanted to remind you about one of them right now that you could be doing today. And that one is texture rubbing. Now, you'll remember at school we had those really cool plates that had all different kinds of bumps that we could feel with our fingers. And we talked about how even things like the wall has a texture that we can feel. We can feel the roughness or the smoothness of something. I'm actually going to link our texture song to this video so that you can watch the texture song video again and remind yourself about our theme song. But before we do that, I wanted to remind you about the secret place where there are textures for rubbing in your house. Kindergartners, you remember this. We talked about this last time we were together. The secret place to find textures in your house is the bottoms of shoes. The bottom of your shoe is full of different textures. If you look, you're going to see all of those little bumps. Mine even has like a little word right here. These are all just different kinds of bumps. So what you're going to do is take a blank piece of paper and a crayon, any crayon that you have, and just rub and see if you can get that texture to show up on your paper. Now, you know me, I don't like to use the same colors over and over. I like to use different colors. So I'm going to switch shoes and switch crayons. Let's see what other crayon colors I've got in here. I like to use darker colors because I think they show up a little bit better. Ooh, let's use this big man-sized shoe. Oh my goodness. This one has a very different texture on the bottom. You can see this one has lots of zigzag lines on it. There's some curves right here too. I like that design. Let's see if we can make that one work. Oh my goodness. Just like my fingers can feel that texture and my eyes can see that texture, my crayon can feel it when it rubs over the top of it. See, I can see those curved lines and those zigzags. Sometimes you'll even see on shoes, they have words on the bottom. This is an Adidas shoe. So when I rub on this one, I can get that word to come off also. Let's see if we can get that word Adidas in our rubbing right here. Isn't that so cool? It's so awesome. Okay, let's try some other ones. Let's see. And these are just grown-up shoes. Kids' shoes have way cooler stuff. Lots of times you can find characters on the bottoms of shoes. Here's my summer sandals. You can see these. This one has a palm tree on it, it looks like. Let's see if we can get a palm tree on here. Oh, it's coming up. Do you see it? Now, remember the best way to get a good rubbing is to color nice and solid. Okay, with your crayon. If you're not coloring nice and solid, if you're kind of scribbling or your paper's kind of moving around, you're not going to get a very clear texture rubbing. So make sure that you're trying to keep your paper as still as you can keep it. Ooh, I like this design. Let's see if we can get that one right here. Oh my goodness, that one's awesome. Let's try one more. I've got one more shoe here. Now this one has just little bitty designs on it. Little bitty designs are a little bit tricky. Sometimes they're harder to see, but we're going to give it a try anyways. Let's see. Yep, that one shows up too. It's little tiny squiggly lines, but you can see that texture nice and clear. Okay, what I want you to try doing is try doing every single shoe that you can find inside of your house. Little kids' shoes lots of times have characters and like hearts and stars and rainbows and things like that on them. But grown-up shoes have really cool designs too. I'm trying to make sure you can see that in my document camera. Yeah. So you can get lots of fun textures that you can rub using just a crayon, a piece of paper, and shoes. We've all got shoes. Show me your texture rubbings in the comments. Bye, Mavs.